I'm Mike.
I'm Gia.
And we are Gimmicks! And so welcome to our third episode. And our topic for today is uh, our millennials, titos and titas tips for new generations, lalo na sa mga Gen Z and Gen Alpha. And syempre sa mga upcoming generations pa. So sana makakatulong tong topic natin for everyone. Hindi lang naman sa mga newer generations, pero syempre, matatackle na din natin yung mga age group natin na millennials.
Based on our experience.
Yes.
Lahat to ay based sa experience.
So, disclaimer lang, syempre hindi to applicable sa lahat. And kung ano man yung naging experience namin, pwede nyo namang gawing reference lang. So, hindi nyo naman kailangang isabuhay yung mga experiences namin. Pero, gawin yung guide.
Coming from a tita and a tito.
Yeah, na living for 30 years na and I'm almost, 31. Yan, malapit na tayo mawala sa kalendaryo.
Mm-hmm.
Super hard. So,
nasa bingo pa tayo.
Nasa bingo pa. Malayo-layo pa yun.
Mm-hmm.
So, first tip. Ano bang masasabi mo for
what aspect ba natin siya itatahan? It's about life, travel, work. I think we should sort it out first kasi it's a general topic. Pero I think yung pinaka nagkaroon ng impact sa'yo during those teen or the years na you experience maging YOLO.
Yeah. Sige, since yung mga experiences natin na napakaganda talaga is started in our high school life. So, let's give advices sa mga high school na ngayon, sa mga grade. Actually, hindi na high school kasi mga grade na siya. Grade 7.
Yeah.
Grade 7 to grade 10. Yeah, then mga senior high, junior high and senior high. Pero ito, advice from grade 7 to grade 10.
Well, kasi siguro sa generation ngayon, hindi na nila alam ano ba yung first year high school, second year high school. Kasi kanina parang sa office, it's a topic na yung ibang office mates ko is nag-start na sila sa grade 7 and then the others is the last batch na tinawag mo first year to fourth year high school. So, yung mga katulad nating age group, doon pa tayo sa first year to fourth year and wala pa tayong mga senior high and junior high.
Yeah.
So, ang sa akin, personally, ang maititip ko is make a lot of friends. Yun talaga.
Bakit? Yeah, bakit make a lot of friends? Not make a lot of jowa.
No. Well, coming from my experience is kasi, syempre, high school is your peak. Parang yun yung pinaka-highlight na magiging buhay nyo. In the future, when you reach, kunwari, nagwo-work na, or may career na yung career na yung focus nyo. Pero looking back, high school talaga is yung the best year it's gonna be the best year of your life.
Yeah, yun yung pinakamasarap balikan. Balik-balikan, hindi lang balikan. So, kapag nakita mo yung mga friends mo, solid friends mo ng high school, mapapagkwento at mapapagkwentuhan nyo yung mga experiences nyo.
That's why, yun yung tip ko na you have to make a genuine friends. Kasi doon mo lang makakilala talaga yung mga sinasabi nating totoong tao na makikilala mo along the way. Because, sabay-sabay kayo lumaki. Sabay-sabay nyo na-experience yung maraming first. And, syempre, yung pagiging happy-go-lucky. Wala ka pang responsibilities. You just go with the flow. You just study, go home, make friends. Yun yung best time to experience everything dun sa mga magiging so-called solid friends mo. Because personally, yung mga high school friends ko is friends ko pa din sila hanggang ngayon. And naging friends na rin siya ng husband ko. That's why parang I cherish them the most sa lahat ng friends ko. That's why, yun, make a lot of friends.
And on my experience naman, since ako nga yung napalayo from Isabela, napunta ako dito sa Laguna, yung mga high school friends ko, kapag umuwi ako doon, kahit hindi kami masyado nagkakausap at nagkikita-kita, kapag umuwi ako doon, kapag may mga invitations, solid pa rin. Kumbaga, andun yung mga kwentuhan, ang sarap mag-reminisce.
Totoo.
Pero, syempre, nahahalo na yung mga current life nyo na usapan. Kumbaga, yung mga previous nyo nakalipas na. Pero, yung mga focus ng mga kwentuhan is yung mga current na din naman.
It feels
talaga.
like, nothing had changed.
Oo. Kumbaga, yung feeling mo, high school pa rin eh.
Yeah.
Kahit anong mangyari, kahit anong maging age mo, andun talaga yung inner child mo eh.
Yeah, you can act as yourself in front of them.
Yes. Tama.
Yeah, yung parang wala kang maitatago eh kasi you grew up together, 'di ba? Yung bond na nabuo niyo yun is very genuine talaga kasi you're so innocent, you're exploring together. Yun, kaya parang talagang friends. Yun yung una.
For me naman, for my tip naman, medyo nababahala kasi ako dun sa mga current generations ngayon na napaka mahina ng loob. Kumbaga, madami nga tayong nababalitaan, very sensitive na they take their lives kasi na-stress sa school. So, for my tip naman is focus on yourself. Huwag kayo masyado mag-social media. Kasi nung time natin,
Hindi siya ganun ka-uso.
Kumbaga, may Friendster tayo nun.
Pero hindi
siya for friends. Pero for me, gumagawa kami ng Friendster to edit. Kumbaga,
and you just use Friendster to interact with real friends.
Kumbaga, yung mga close friends mo lang, hindi kasi siya open na mag-a-add ka ng hindi mo talaga kilala.
It's just yung circle mo, yun lang siya eh. Hindi pa tayo ganun ka-open like Facebook ngayon na you can add everyone, you can fake accounts, and marami kang makikitang makaka-influence sa'yo. Kasi that time is wala. You just...
Kung ano lang yung circle of friends nyo, kung ano yung ginagawa ng mga kaibigan mo, yun din lang din yung ginagawa mo. Unlike today na very open na tayo sa social media, nakikita mo na yung ibang ginagawa ng mga ibang kultura na hindi naman angkop sa'yo. Kumbaga, maikukumpara mo kasi yung sarili mo, ba't sila ganun? Ba't sila ganyan?
But social media is very fake.
Yes.
What you see in social media is not real life. Marami ako napatunayan ganyan na they're so fake in social media. They're so happy. They're so rich. Maingit ka na perfect life. But it's not.
Kumbaga, it's all about content na lang din eh.
And yeah, it's because may satisfaction kasi tayo as humans na pagka nakikredit ka ng ibang tao sa nakita nila sa'yo, nabuboost yung confidence mo. Yeah. That's why, na-trigger kang mag-post ng magaganda lang. Which, without knowing yung ibang tao na ang nakita lang sa'yo yung magaganda. But yung mga struggles or yung mga kung anong problema mo is hindi nila alam.
Yes.
You can post, you can filter your posts anytime.
Kaya, para dun sa mga estudyante na nahihirapan na, nai-stress na, focus on yourself. Huwag niyong i-focus na kakayahan niyo yan ginagawa para sa ibang tao. You do it because...
For yourself.
Because you need to do it for yourself, not for others. Kumbaga, yung high school life kasi or yung mga grade 7 to grade 10 is it's time for you to develop yourself socially and mentally. Kailangan ma-develop mo yan. Kasi nga, pagdating mo ng mga latter years mo na is mas focus mo na yung career, kumbaga. Kasi yung high school, tulad nga ng sabi mo, is friends. Kumbaga, doon ka nakikipag-social eh. Pagdating mo na ng college, more on studies
For the
ka talaga.
future.
Yes,
College is for the future.
Kumbaga,
not
pag college ka na, iisipin mo, kailangan mo na mag-aral na mabuti para makahanap ka ng magandang trabaho.
so you can graduate on time.
Yes.
Diba? That's the goal sa college. Kasi sa high school, your goal is just to learn, just to enjoy. Pero iba na kasi yung college life. Yung college life is, kung anong ginawa mo dun is, mainly, yun yung magkakaroon ng effect sa future mo.
Minsan ba nga naalala ko, pag high school kasi magpasa ka lang ng floor wax, makakapasa ka na.
Oo, di ba? Ganun kadali. Pero sa college, you really work hard for you to pass.
If you don't study, you fail.
Professors don't pacify you.
Oo.
Like high school, di ba? You're like, bahala ka dyan.
Oo.
Bumagsak ka, umulit ka, I don't care.
Actually, yung ibang professor, mas gusto nga nila bumabagsak ka kasi babalik ka sa kanila.
Yeah, but basically, yung care kasi sa high school teachers versus the professors in college, it's very different. Because yung professors is teaching you sa real life. They're preparing you for the degree that you have chosen. That's why they have to be strict. Kung hindi ka magpo-focus, kung hindi ka magiging serious sa studies mo, it's up to you. It's your life.
Kaya enjoy grade 7 to grade 10.
Yeah.
And sa ngayon, syempre, yung mga senior high and junior high, i-enjoy nyo na din. Kasi nga, after that, sinasabi nyo kasi, nakikita ko sa mga social media, sinasabi nila, ang daming work, ang daming school works, ang daming projects. Pero, katiting lang din kasi yung iba, though hindi ko naman naranasan, pero yung experience kasi natin as a college student is every time meron thesis na kailangan mo i-defend.
It's just a small part of your life.
Kumbaga,
kung nahihirapan ka ngayon, you're not prepared for the real life.
How much more ngayon na kapag mag-work ka na,
yeah.
Hindi na lang yung school projects yung isipin mo eh. It's about how to make a living.
How to survive.
How to survive. Kung
how
hindi,
to have a better future.
Yeah, if you don't work it out, you'll die. Literally. Di ba? Ang sama man isipin, pero ganun eh. So, sa high school kasi, school works lang talaga yung magiging focus mo. Kung baga nandyan yung parents mo, kung nandyan man yung parents mo, very good for you. Kasi kapag andyan yung parents mo, susuportahan ka talaga at susuportahan ka nila sa studies mo. So, sa college, for mga college students naman, or yung mga malapit ng graduate. For me, college, hindi ko kasi na-enjoy yung college ko. Kumbaga, more on studies tsaka jowa.
Well, college kasi for me is, you have to take it seriously. Really. Yun yung time to focus talaga on what you want and what you will be in the future.
Kailangan mo ng pusa.
Okay.
Kailangan mo ng i-prioritize yung mga i-arrange yung mga priorities mo by college na.
Yeah, oo. Kasi yun na yung magiging buhay mo kung ano yung pinili mong path during the college days, years. Yun na talaga. You don't play games at college.
Naalala ko pa kasi nung first interview ko talaga, naalala ko to. Unfortunately, 7 kasi yung bagsak ko nung college. So, napakadami nun. Pero, first year, second year. Then, tinanong ako nung HR, bakit ang dami mong bagsak? And then, I defended myself na yung first year and second year ko kasi is my time to adjust. Kasi nga, from probinsya, nag-aral ako sa Manila. And it's very overwhelming sa akin na mag-isa ko lang dito. Unlike nung nandun ako sa probinsya, pagkagising ko, ready na yung pagkain ko, ready na yung damit ko. Dito, I have to prepare everything for myself. So, kumbaga wala na akong time na naisipin pa, kailangan ko mag-aral na mabuti. Kaya nga, kumbaga idol ko yung mga nagtatrabaho, working students, tapos breadwinner at the same time nag-aaral and napapasa talaga nila.
Well, but grades does matter in my experience, wala naman nag-check ng grades ko nung college. Pero, I think, yung how you present yourself, kasi there's one time that our professor test, diba, us on how we present ourselves, and then he graded us
Yes.
according to that. So, so at that time, I was so clueless. Why do you do that? Why do you grade us from how we walk, how we stand up, how we talk to you? Parang it's just, come here, tumayo ka sa harap ko, and then, ginradean niya tayo. And then, he doesn't even told us what to do. And
No reasons at all.
No reasons at all. And I was like, nakaganon pa ako sa table niya. And then he said, hindi ganyan. Yun yung tumatak sa akin ng college na really have an impact on how you present yourself sa totoong mundo.
In a corporate world.
No, not just a corporate world, but how you handle people, how you present yourself, how they will see you. Diba? Kasi it matters. So, yun yung parang na-develop sa atin ng college. Kung ano ka na talaga. Kung paano ka as a person, as a professional.
So, napakahalaga talaga nung first impression last.
Yeah. Yun yung kasi going to the corporate world if diba, parang if yun yung
para sa mga fresh grad na naghahanap ng work.
Or not just the corporate, but the career path itself. Yun eh. Kasi magsisimula kayong lahat, kahit ano pang grade nyo sa college, pare-parehas kayong pumasa. Pare-parehas kayong gumraduate. Iba-iba lang kayo ng school, pero ang labanan nyo dyan is kung paano kayo nakipag-communicate
at i-present
yung sarili nyo. Kasi, once na pumasok ka dyan sa interview, ginigradean ka na niyan, mga yan. Yun yun sa mga interviews na napuntahan ko. They judge you instantly.
Yes, as per my experience naman na as interviewer na din sa position ko ngayon sa quality control, sobrang dami ko na ding nakausap pero hindi ko nakikita yung mga grades nila. Kumbaga, wala na dun wala na sa profile nila. Kumbaga yung mga grades nyo, this is a little secret naman na sa HR na lang talaga yun. It's for them to decide na kung papasa ka ba na para ma-interview namin doon sa mga heads na ng mga position. And it turns out, wala talagang walang bearing yung grades eh. It's all about how you talk to us or your superiors. And then how you present yourself. Kumbaga, mataas grade mo pero pangit ka naman makipag-usap.
It's the attitude. It's the most important thing at work for now. Yeah. Kasi parang magaling ka nga academically, magaling ka nga sa work, pero ang pangit mo naman makisama sa mga workmates mo, walang mangyayari. Kasi you don't work alone.
Yes.
Yun yung pinaka lesson learned ko for the past ilang years na ba ako nagtatrabaho? 9 years? You cannot do a certain job alone.
Tama.
You will need everyone. You need help, of course. Siyempre, lalo na kung bago ka. Hindi yung natutunan mo academically, hindi yung natutunan mo sa school, is yun yung i-apply mo sa work. It's how you treat others. Kasi kung magmabait ka sa kanila, tutulungan ka nila. They're gonna be openly teach you lahat ng pasikot-sikot sa work. Lalo na yung matatagal. But if you have a bad attitude, walang tutulong sa'yo. Bahala ka dyan. You go figure it out yourself.
Yan.
Pero hindi mo kasi matututunan yun eh. Kung ikaw lang, no.
Kumbaga sa college pa lang, aralin mo na yung pakikisama.
Yeah, yun pinaka-importante kasi you will be needing a lot of help. A lot talaga. Na hindi porke kunwari ay matalino ka, valedictorian ako, cum laude ako, magna cum laude ako, magaling ako, galing ako sa ganitong school. Kahit sino ka pa, kung pangit yung ugali mo, wala kang mapupuntahan. 'Di ba? Yun yung mga realizations natin throughout the years of working.
Medyo lihis tayo ng konti sa masayang tips naman. Parang may nabanggit ka.
Yeah, ang number one on the list ko talaga is travel. Travel and you spoil yourself. Kung mahilig, ano yun, kung adventurous ka or kung gusto mo mag-food trip, basta gawin mo lahat. Enjoy every centavo that you earn because you deserve it.
Pero wag mong kalimutan mag-ipon, syempre.
Syempre, pero kapag ganun kasi like us, during our early 20s, ako personally,
YOLO.
Yeah, YOLO. Personally, hindi ko naging priority yung ipon noon. Pero, syempre, hindi mo naman sasagarin yung savings mo. Pero ang mas naging priority natin nun is to have fun.
Tama.
You have to have fun. Kasi you work hard, you work. Naumay ka naman, syempre. So you have to reward yourself. A good food, a nice place.
Sa kapila.
A nice place to go to. And very rewarding yun na you go fund yourself. No, di ba?
Tapos yun yung magdadrive sa'yo na mag-work hard and to play harder again.
Because you recharge yourself. That's how we recharge ourselves that time na yun. Na parang nababurn out ka sa work. Puro na lang ako work. Kita mo madami kang pera pero ginagastos mo naman sa gamot, di ba? It's not how it works. Kasi kailangan mo ng work-life balance.
Tama.
So, go travel a lot and enjoy yourselves.
So, in relation naman dun sa travel, syempre, para magawa mo talaga mag-travel, kailangan mong piliin yung pinakatamang career path. Syempre, madaming courses dyan na pipiliin, madaming careers na pwedeng daanan. Pero, syempre, for example, madami tayong teachers dyan. So, hindi ko naman general, pero may mga napupunta kasi sa ibang field kahit education yung grad natatapos
lahat
nila.
naman, not specifically for the teachers. Lahat. Kasi hindi naman lagi yung kung ano yung natapos mo, yun yung magiging field mo. Diba?
Pero for me, I highly suggest ang mga high-paying jobs ngayon talaga at in-demand and naangkop talaga sa panahon ngayon, technology is IT industry.
Technology is everywhere.
Kumbaga kung mabibigyan talaga ako ng pagkakataon na mag-change career, IT industry yung pipiliin ko.
Why? You're an engineer. Di mo ba ma-recommend maging engineer?
Engineer takes a long time to be rich.
Our goal is to be rich. No?
Kumbaga, ito yung masakit na sampal na katotohanan. Kasi mga prof natin sinasabi, pag engineer ka, yayaman ka. Hindi agad. Kumbaga, madami kang pagdadaanan at kailangan mong maging magaling na engineer para masabi mong mayaman na engineer ka. Hindi totoo yung bawat pirma mo, may bayad. Magiging legit lang yun kapag PME ka na, kapag matanda ka na. Ayun.
Oh my God.
So as an engineer, hindi ko talaga marirecommend na mag-engineer ka kung hindi ka sobrang galing.
No naman sobrang galing. It's like about diskarte.
Yeah, diskarte is about magaling eh.
Yeah, but...
Kung wala kang diskarte sa buhay,
but we don't discourage people who wants to be an engineer.
Or yung mga nag-engineering na.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's very...
Kung passion mo naman eh.
Yeah, it's like a rewarding profession pa rin naman. You get to explore a lot of things because engineering is very wide. But if your goal is to be instant rich, you have to go with technology.
IT industry. And that's all our tips na.
Yeah, but ano ba yun?
Ayun, yung mga sinabi namin is based on our experience lamang. And for you to explore more things, kailangan mong
You have to be open. You have to be
Yes.
open to a lot of things and try a lot.
try a lot.
Because
Yes.
you get to experience everything
Mm,
and you get to learn from it.
mm.
Diba? It's really about the experience.
Yes. And just to recap our tips, number 1 is yung make a lot of friends in high school. Number 2 is focus on yourself. And number 3, choose the right career path sa college pa lang. Be serious. Take it seriously. And then travel a lot.
Go.
So that's all our tips. And if you want more, just follow us from different social medias, Spotify, YouTube, and Facebook. Yan. So lahat yan, follow niya kami. And mas marami pa tayong episodes. Thank you for your support. Bye!
Hindi ako na-inform. Bye!
Bye! Pwede naman yun, edit.